She said, you're not going to like that effect. You're not going to like that effect when you look at it on the screen. We're going to give it a go. I'll show you what we was doing. Tell you a little tale, a story, so to say. We still do have this engine right here to move. We'll get that on, whoa. We'll get that on a cart soon. But I was listening to Sarah McLaughlin there, In the Arms of an Angel. Quite a good song. Let's that be the song for the week, whatever it means to you. The reason the camera's on, she said, get the camera out now. She said, record that. And I said, why? She says, well, how long is it? She said, how long has it been since you've seen it? And I said, well, it's been just about as long as you've been here. I'm just saying, events of life that you can add together and that way you don't have. I'll tell you something. The reason I'm hammering here, to let that be no interference to you, that you would be distracted from what is actually going on. Just part of the move, the page. The page in the book, if I can give you an example, the page in the book is closing. For sure. Oh, let's see, we got an incoming text. I mean, this is a high-tech operation here, but before we get to that, something for you to ponder, a little tidbit of ponderance while I'm checking the text. Are you paying attention, taking notes? Without delay, I mean, you could be watching Laverne and Shirley. You know what I mean? You have that option on your television right there now. Hey, I'll tell you something. So I can put flywheel-engine in the tagline on this video. I'll tell you, engine, something that's true to fact. On a 1.5 horsepower M, it's not a hit and miss. This one happened to be an igniter, but it could be a spark plug. The correct orientation of this rocker arm right here is the adjuster bolt on that rocker arm right there is over here on the piston. It's not over here on the rocker arm. So many engines are in error of that. And the reason being is this little thing on top of your rocker arm right here sticks up like that right there. It was in the casting. And add on to the video. You can you can take a little limb or two right there. I usually use a round file and some of that there. You know it comes in a green thing and it's on a roll and it's some kind of abrasive thread-like stuff. I use that. A piece about 1 foot long, and you can go around through there and file you a round undercut on that little boss right there, make that spring fit right, and it won't be crooked on your rocker right there. I mean, that's the way that goes. It's real easy to do. If you've got one, check your own right there and leave a comment. You know what I mean? Is it right or wrong? And there is a reason for that, because it's out here in harm's way, as that igniter is. But it gets caught on stuff. And also, this adjusting bolt right here it's harder metal than that right down there. Even though that work hardens, and I'll tip you off, if you're filing on one of these right here that's real hard on that end right there to round it off where it's been wore up in a little cup gunner, that work hardens. So most time you have to grind that right there. You know, it'll run the file if you keep on that hard surface. But there is a reason to do that. Is you spring hose this right here a snug fit. It's just a snug fit. It's a light one. But that spring is all important to take the, it's quite noisy, most of them are, if you don't have that spring on there. Because it kind of takes up some slack in there. I'm just saying, but we'll get back to this later. This little cubby hole right in here, I mean, there's, according to comments, now this is just going on comments, you know what I mean? You know, I can imagine to a point, but it's the comments that's important, I think. Because someone questioned interest that they'd like to see what's in this shop here on the east coast of Arkansas. Today I'm back here moving some more stuff out. Maybe get this engine on the trailer this tomorrow, and but it come to mind that in that cubby hole right there, whatever and it's stuff full of stuff, and I have not seen that. This was in my workshop for all them years, still is, and I didn't need it for all of them years, and I haven't seen it, so I literally don't know what's in there. But once I see it, I'll know immediately what it is. So, I think that's what we're going to do, just kind of but you know, if you do this right here as you go along, if you want you end up with one of them nails over right there for safety. I think it's some Volkswagen jacks up in that cubby hole in there. I believe one time, you know, I bought up Volkswagen jacks. I got a lot of them. But we'll turn into that. I built this. Every nail that I'm bending over here, every one of these pieces of wood, at some point in time back there, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there to that or not. Boy, it's going to be hard. Because that piece of wood right there goes all the way to the floor. You know, it's what I had that day. I mean, there ain't nothing conventional about this. You know, it was just built to need. If I needed a shelf, see that right there, I can tell you real quick that right there was a reused piece, because it's got all them holes drilled in it. But it served a purpose. It never did fall down. And it's proven to be quite a struggle to get it tore apart now. Let's see what that text was.